a tip before you visit, not like before you visit. If you really want to visit, you can start by visiting an Ethiopian restaurant here in Kenya. Experience Ethiopian food. And I'm happy that you're open to trying different cuisines and stuff like this, because sometimes, unfortunately, our taste buds can be, rigid. But I love that. Yes, go to an Ethiopian restaurant. For anyone who'd want to visit Ethiopia, I would highly recommend. There's always Ethiopian restaurants, I think, in every country, just because their food is Ethiopian, like unique. Hi guys, welcome to Desta Reacts. Today is an interesting video because we have missed talking about my country and my other country. By that it's Kenya and Ethiopia. I'm excited to hear what people have to say, what Kenyans have to say about Ethiopia. Now, quick short story. Recently, I was taking a walk around Nairobi, and in the grocery store, like this person comes, says hi. I was shopping for a cake for my sister, and then they were like, hey, is it your birthday? Then I was like, no, it's not my birthday. I was like, oh, Kenyans are friendly people. They'll be out here just talking to you without knowing you. And then I was like, okay. Then he was like, I think I know you. Huh? You know me? Then he was like, yeah, you're queen. But then he could read this. I'm like, yeah, definitely, I'm queen. Then Queen Desta? Yeah. Immediately he said Queen Desta with so much ease. I was like, you Ethiopian? Yes, he was Ethiopian, and yeah, he was like, oh, okay, nice to meet you, blah, 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 all those things. And it was amazing. Thank you so much to anyone that watches me. Yeah, my name is Queen Desta, but here is on Desta Reacts. The thing is, when you're in Kenya and you meet Ethiopians, you can barely know that they're Ethiopians. But because I am Ethiopian, I am Ethiopian and Kenyan, anywhere I go, I can hear Ethiopia sound. Like recently, we were taking a walk. We had gone to like this place venue to eat, and then opposite was an Ethiopian restaurant that I didn't think is an Ethiopian restaurant. Not like this bougie kind of fancy Ethiopian restaurant, but this one was like just a normal kind of, you'd think it's Kenyan, but it's Ethiopian. Something like it's what in Kenya we call kibandaski. Anyway, I'm not here to talk a lot. Let's hear what Kenyans love about Ethiopia. And I can give you these points for sure. Take it from me. The men definitely love the beauty of Ethiopians. Another thing, I would say Kenyans love the mystery of not knowing much about Ethiopia. And if you don't know about all the things that the media could be passing about war and conflicts and stuff like this, then Ethiopia is such a perfect country for Kenyans. Another thing would be Kenyans think the beer is strong. It is actually stronger than Kenya shillings, but still there's a lot of many things to talk around the beer story. But this is not about me. But anyway, I'm Kenyan, so what do I love about Ethiopia? Listen, I love the people. The people are so hospitable. As I've given you that story, those people, the person that I met, if it's a Kenyan, I feel like they'll come in a different kind of vibe. It's not more on the friendliness. Then recently I was hanging out with an Ethiopian here in Kenya, and while I was eating, I was like, oh, welcome. And I remembered, oh my God, why am I losing my Ethiopian ways? Ethiopians are so hospitable. They cannot eat without sharing. I miss this about Ethiopia. I could continue on and on that I don't even have time to continue to hear what these people have to say. So let's get into it. Please subscribe to this channel. We are hitting 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe. Okay, for singing, please subscribe. Okay, thank you.
So today we're in the streets of Nairobi, and we want to ask Kenyans, what do they know about Ethiopia? Do you know the country Ethiopia?
Yeah, I know the country is our neighbor. I know Ethiopia.
Okay.
At least this is for sure. Everyone knows Ethiopia is our country. But then let me tell you, I love Ethiopia. This is not even, I'm not even making it up. I just love Ethiopia. I had a good time in Ethiopia. I know not so many Kenyans come to Ethiopia and have as good time as I did, but I love Ethiopia. I can't wait for my return.
And what would you say you love about the country?
The country is so...
Then also, I don't know if I'm gonna let him talk. I also love Ethiopia because it holds a lot of our history, and I also love how Ethiopia does life in its own way, like completely different from like Kenya. It's not influencing how we do our things, just like from basic things like different calendar year, different time of the day, different celebrations, different way of doing life, it's completely different. I love Ethiopia for that. And as well as a lot of history is in Ethiopia about Africans. Yeah. And even Ethiopia is in the Bible.
So developed, I can say like that. It's a upcoming country let's in Kenya. And one thing I love them is their hairlines. They are so. By the way, it's the most decorated and the number one in Africa.
The airlines. Well, can I whisper and say? Sometimes it's tricky to talk about these brands when anyone could reach out to be like, hey, can we collaborate? But definitely I would say my experience with Ethiopian Airlines was really definitely amazing. And I love Ethiopian Airlines because it can go to more African countries compared to other airlines within the country. Oh, not like the country, the continent. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Ethiopia or Ethiopians? Yes, I know them. What do you think about them?
Well, I think they're very good people, and then their ladies are very beautiful, with long hairs and a long nose. Yes.
I didn't know long noses is a definition of beauty. So according to your standard, guys, can you equate my nose as a ratio of 0 to 10? How long or short is my nose? Okay, how long is my nose? 10 being the longest and 0 being the shortest. Here is to a perspective. Okay, let's see. Comment down below. Let's see. Anyway, about beauty, there's acceptance according to what I don't know. There's acceptance of what beauty can be, and I'm not saying Ethiopians are not beautiful, but I'm also saying we are all beautiful. Just taking credit for Kenyans. Wow, so the next question comes, would Kenyans love to visit Ethiopia? Let's see what they have to say.
Is Ethiopia a country you'd like to visit?
Tell me the truth.
Let me tell you, yeah? Anyone I know in my life, I have sold to them Ethiopia, that at the point in their lives, they are going to visit. Can I also share a very deep story about my life? Do you know when you're scrolling on Instagram? This one is sad. And you see those people at your Dabisinia dancing. I remember people in somewhere or another having a good time. Anyway, that's how much I miss Ethiopia. Yeah, when I see your Dabisinia then dancing, I'm like, guys, I know you. I'd gone to your Dabisinia so many times that I could tell you, okay, that dancer today is not there. Anyway. Story for another day. Let's hear what they have to say.
Whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, of course. That's my plan, by the way, to visit. So one thing I hear, but I'm not sure. They have beautiful ladies.
Oh, my good friend, it's true.
So I would like to go and explore. Yeah.
And is there anything else you're looking forward to seeing when you go to Ethiopia?
Their food, or actually, that's my plan also, to check out the food. It's like, it's more of Arabic, but I'm not sure.
Their food is not more of Arabic. Their food is very, very Ethiopian. Their food is very, very Ethiopian. Let me also tell you a tip before you visit. Not like before you visit. If you really want to visit, you can start by visiting an Ethiopian restaurant here in Kenya. Experience Ethiopian food. And I'm happy that you're open to trying different cuisines and stuff like this, because sometimes, unfortunately, our taste buds can be, rigid. But I love that. Yes, go to an Ethiopian restaurant. For anyone who'd want to visit Ethiopia, I would highly recommend. There's always Ethiopian restaurants, I think, in every country, just because their food is Ethiopian, unique. And just theirs. And also they love their food. So any place that has Ethiopian, you'll find an Ethiopian restaurant. Trust me.
So I would like to go and have a test. Yeah.
Given a chance, is it a country you'd like to visit?
Yes, why not?
Oh, yes, exactly.
Me too!
Want to see when you arrive there?
I want to visit Ethiopia.
Right there. I would like to learn more about their culture, their food.
So this is really amazing. And sometimes there is beauty in knowledge and sometimes ignorance is bliss. In this way, I didn't know about so many things while I was going to Ethiopia, like on arrival, and then like 5 weeks to come is like their Christmas, you know, like all these celebrations. That's another thing I miss about Ethiopia, guys. Let me tell you, in Ethiopia, after every 2 weeks, we have something we are celebrating. And the celebration for Ethiopia is we are on the street, like we're on the street doing like something, you know, like, and it's with zero fear. In Kenya, I barely go to like these people gathering, I don't know where we are celebrating what. Find me, catch me, not present. But Ethiopia, I was there in the midst of the crowd. I don't even sometimes know anyone. But then, visit Ethiopia. You will love it. I loved it. Yes.
Yes, even the environment.
Okay.
Yes, what is good about Ethiopia?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate.
So I'm happy that Kenyans, those that we've listened to, are willing and have a positive and have some knowledge about Ethiopia, and they know Ethiopia and they would visit Ethiopia. I'm an advocate of Ethiopia, so please go. If you have any questions that you want, please remember you can book a consultation with me in relation to visiting any place that I have been. And I'm happy to share my information on how your experience can be better. Hit me up and you will have a good time. Anyway, hit the like button. Let me know. Are you looking to visit Ethiopia? If you're Ethiopian, are you willing to leave your country and visit another country or explore another country, be it eating Kenyan food, you know, like shout out to Kenyan restaurants in Ethiopia. You know, the thing is, I love when people get out of, like, are open-minded and want to try something new and want to experience something different, because it's in the difference that we grow. In comfort, we remain the same. So go out there and explore the world. Go out there, learn something new about something, you know, and I will see you in the next react. Bye.